But basis is the shutdown protest.
I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day, they're gonna shut us down or open back up. It doesn't matter. I just feel like at the end of the day, like money is everything,
Hmm.
and I feel like
But these protests have multiple gatherings of more than 50.
which is well,
So
all right.
isn't it
So,
kind of
but
counterproductive?
here's my biggest issue with that whole thing. I feel like when they tell everybody to go sit down
Hmm.
and go in the house, what did everyone do?
The opposite.
No,
Well, some people said
no,
that.
but a lot of people was scared. You feel what I'm trying to
Hmm.
say? They started taking precaution. It was like, all right, well, I'm gonna start buying gloves. As a matter of fact, I mean, masks and shit. As a matter of fact, there was nobody.
What's odd is in the beginning they were saying not to and save it for. Damn. Can they even hear us? We didn't even ask.
That's a good question.
Can we even be heard?
Wait, actually, if you want to allow us, I think so.
But I don't know which one it connected to because this isn't moving.
You're supposed to move,
I think so.
so plug it out.
Plug it out. Actually,
Oh, it wasn't working. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
someone write in the comment section if y'all can hear us, please. 'Cause we're not really sure. We might have to redo the audio since we took out the mics. I'm not sure. Um, it's on.
Yes, it's been on. Maybe we move it now.
Well, it picked up and did that, so okay, yeah, it's picking up. All right.
For what?
I was saying in the beginning they were basically telling everybody that not to buy masks, save it for the nurses, save it for the people that's sick, and then it turned completely so you can't go out your house without a mask.
Yeah,
You
but
gotta
not only
go.
that, but there was no toilet paper. So obviously people took the shit serious. So the point is, whether they get tired and restless, and I guess obviously people in financial needs and shit. People got money, cool. We understand that. People obviously want to get back to work. You feel me? They want to start earning a living. I get all that. I feel you. We all in the same boat. But at the end of the day, bro, I don't want to get sick. I want to bring a show on the hair of my kid. You feel me? No one want to get sick. So at the end of the day, I just feel like if you want to open this shit back up, open this shit back up. Cool. But at the end of the day, still have precautions, which they're going to do. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I don't know what precautions they had in Jacksonville and just open the fucking beach and just everybody went loose. So I don't know. But I just feel like at the end of the day, money runs everything. And if everyone was at ease with the financial, I don't think everybody would be such a rush for the country to be back open. You know what I mean? It's just simple as that.
How do you feel about Trump? Is he co-signing the reopening, or is he?
I keep telling y'all, Trump is a G. I think, bruh, I don't care what no one says about Trump. I'm not saying I support him or his fucking politics and shit, but I like the way he talk. I like the way he move.
We have Jermaine Morver. I'm sorry, I get your name wrong.
Radiation.
To me, there is no virus, just the radiation side effects hurting people. You want to elaborate? Radiation from where?
From like cancer treatments and shit.
He might be talking about the 5G networks, because a lot of people did express their feelings in regards to that, thinking that it wasn't anything to do with the virus.
No, 5G or I don't know.
Yeah, see, 5G.
So what is 5G like? What is it like? It's bad for us.
Yeah, why do you think it's affecting people or making so many people sick? The towers. Yeah, I had a feeling that's what he was talking about.
So they say the towers have radiation
and making a lot of people sick.
So what the fuck do you want?
At the same time that they had released the one of the networks.
So what the fuck do you want faster internet? That's the reason why they're putting on fucking 5G internet and shit.
But actually, there's a lot of people that's protesting that.
Man, it's too fucking late now.
And then there was a lot of conspiracies about it because of them putting up the trees to like block it, and it's like, oh, it's just for visual satisfaction.
Man, listen, at the end of the day, bro, I don't know. But they've been putting up fucking towers for years now.
But I guess they're supposed to like these are stronger towers and the radiation output.
Man, look at our food we eat. The food is killing us, bro.
The virus came out.
Listen, again, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know shit about 5G. I just don't feel. I can't say nothing. I don't know. Maybe it is. Fucking, I don't know. I don't know shit. But that won't stop me from using their cell phones. You feel me? Would that stop you from buying? You know what I mean? Buying iPhones and shit like that? I doubt it. You feel me?
Because what's going to happen is as time progresses and 5G becomes more of a common thing, we're going to need it to operate our phones. The same way back in the day, the more technology came out, the older technology you couldn't really do anything with, such as if you wanted to get on the internet, you needed one of the newer phones because you didn't really have that access.
Man, do you want
look up the health hazards?
Oh,
okay,
all right,
definitely.
man. I will when we get back to doing 420 things. If you know what I mean. The important little story is if y'all want the country open back up, whatever. Now, the thing that's affecting me the most, bro, I'm pro-black. I feel like I love black people. I love the skin. I can't change fucking skin on man. But when I look at these videos from fucking China or overseas and different Asian countries and shit like that, I feel like they're handcuffing people, telling us to go get fucking tested, forcing them to go get tested. Eviction, nigga, is places that have been living for years now. And on the flip side, I remember when the coronavirus was first started over here. Remember they were telling, I guess some people were being racist against Chinese people. I talk about, we shouldn't fuck with Chinese people, we should get away from Chinese people, whatever the case is. So I'm pretty sure they went through their racism of, of this coronavirus. But then on the flip side, in their own country,
so you think
they're not even, I don't see nobody talk, praying for black people in fucking China and shit like that. You feel me? I don't see nobody pushing back and say, yo, we need to protect our people. Do you think
this is their reaction to what was going on there?
I don't know what the fuck it is, but no, I feel like.
Thank you, Yummy Sweets.
What Yummy Sweets say?
Respect to you both. Keep it uncensored.
At the end of the day, like, there's always, like I said, what videos, people say they always feel like an alien is in China. You know what I'm trying to say? But at the end of the day, like, I always feel like it's like, why can't we just all click up, bro, and go on our own fucking island and just chill the fuck out?
Well, my question is, what's going on in China? Do you feel like this might be the protest towards what was happening here?
No, I said no.
Do you, let me expand on it. Do you feel like because of all that coming out and hitting the news, and when Donald Trump was calling it the China virus and all of that, and then them in turn trying to make it seem as, no, it didn't come from us, just came from them, is where all this is stemming from?
I don't know, because they're saying obviously black people are the majority of the carriers of the fucking disease, or the cases, so obviously the majority of black people are dying from the disease, but I guess they're taking that numbers and projecting that to justify what they're doing.
They made it where there's laws now, and like no black people can go into stores, banks. You need to ask permission to leave your houses. Like I said, there's the evictions. You got people that came from Africa to start their businesses there and pursue their dreams of entrepreneurship that are now having to leave there with what?
I don't get it, bro.
Students are being kicked out.
What the fuck do you want me to do, bro? Like, I respect y'all. If I'm there, I'm working hard. Obviously, I'm paying tax. You know what's so crazy? A lot of people talk shit about America, and I'm obviously living in America. I'm giving America props in this regards. You see how there's a black president? Mm-hmm. I don't ever feel that there will ever be a black president in that side. You feel what I'm saying? On that side of the country, I don't ever feel that would ever happen. You feel me? And I feel like there's so much progressiveness in America, so much changes. Yeah, there's racism all day, every day. You feel me? There's certain things happening, obviously discrimination in certain ways or whatever, but there's a possibility to get to the top of the fucking top being black. You feel me? I don't feel that is even possible over there. Our professor was talking, he was like, yo, if you are a fucking English teacher and you want to go over there and teach English, they're returning away because they feel like white people should be teaching English, not African people. You understand that? They have museums up in fucking China, bro, comparing us to animals, bro. Mm-hmm. Dog, it gets to a certain point where I'm like, this is blatant. This is out there. No. Come on, bro.
Something that's been just being exposed.
I just feel like at the end of the day, man, we need to click up. We need to go to our own fucking island and just chill, because at the end of the day, we control. Obama. So what? What did he say? We need to go where? What the fuck did Obama say?
Let us know.
Man,
what did he tell us?
We need to click up, bro. We need to go to our own shit. And you feel me?
What are y'all views? What country is it that's taking a complete opposite approach of what everyone else is? Sweden. They're taking the opposite approach of what everyone else is doing. And they're still going to schools. They're still going to work.
There's no social distancing. And they feel like the reason why they're doing that.
And it's basically an experiment.
Which is I guess, working, where they feel like at the end of the day, if you peak, if at the peak, if you just prevent social distancing, that means there can be a second wave. So if
it's like to prevent the second wave.
if there's no social distancing, there can be no second wave.
Well, they were saying that it's going to take either from months to years to decide if this was even the right approach, or if what we've been doing here and in China and all the other countries is the right approach. But to me, I don't know. That's risky. Like, I've been kind of on the fence with it because, like I said before, we have things like flu and SARS and MERS, and we had stuff like that where the drastic measures didn't go this far and so globally. But then you have something like this where we have more deaths happening with the flu than we have happening with this, and this is causing a shutdown. This is causing such a mass issue. So,
the beautiful thing about it, I don't know sense about shit. And that's their country. They decide what the fuck they want to do with their country.
You did say that. That's true.
Who gives a fuck? You feel me? That's working out for them. Hey, sweet, more props for you, bro. You feel me? But over here, I'm wearing my mask.
I want to see their numbers. I want to see how progressive this has been for them, how many deaths they've had, what the elders are doing to protect themselves. I know they said that some people are choosing to stay inside, and I wonder if that is affecting, like, if you choose to social distance in Sweden, do you lose your job? Like, what are the protocols set in place for people that decide I want to protect myself?
What the moral of this story is, I love this quarantine shit. I love this coronavirus shit. Not like that. No, not at all. But just what it brings with it. You feel what I'm trying to say? I don't know how y'all feel about it. I like it, man. I'm not working as much.
There's a lot more family time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, facts. Yeah.
Able to do things we couldn't do before, the time to do things.
A lot more sleep.
More sleep.
It makes me not want to work as much anymore, honestly. On some real shit. Like,
it makes you realize all the time that you've been losing.
It just makes me appreciative. Like, a lot of people, again, the money, yes, true, whatever. But, bro, the time and the knowledge that we spend learning with each other and stuff like that. And, you know what I mean, bouncing ideas off each other. I feel like it's amazing. You feel me? Just to have the time with your partner to sit down and talk and discuss and
you would think about
make plans.
What is it, like 2-3 weeks since the major shutdown started?
I want to say like a month, bro.
About a month?
Yeah.
Within this last month of you being around more, we've come to more plans than we possibly could have, put things in the works that we wouldn't have had time to before, had time to do the brainstorming and stuff like that. So like I said, it does open up a lot more opportunities. There is obviously the negative side, and we're not disregarding that whatsoever. But I'm trying to keep it positive.
Is y'all arguing with your partners over there?
Yeah, how's that going?
I don't know. Do we argue? Yeah, we argue a lot.
Does Mexico have a lot of victims?
That's a good fucking question, Jermaine. Damn.
That's a good question, because I did see all of the posts about them trying to close their borders to us so that we don't bring the virus over there.
Yeah, but it's you know, the crazy thing about it, like, the media projects everything. The media makes you know what the fuck is going on. The media, like, I seen this I guess it was on Facebook where it was like, well, he said it was like 34,000 people died from the flu last year, but you wouldn't know because the media didn't push it. So it's kind of true. You feel what I'm trying to say? So the media, I don't know what the fuck going on in Mexico. Anybody say, yo, they got bad in the fucking, anybody going to the fucking, there's no spring break. There's no Cancun. There's none of that shit. So
so it says Mexico has confirmed 8,261 cases, 2,627 recovered, and 686 deaths.
So not as bad, I guess. I mean,
it has its deaths, but it doesn't seem to be. I mean, worldwide deaths are 165,234. So it's a small fraction.
But back to the whole couple thing, I just feel like I heard like couple are going through domestic violence, fucking beat each other up and shit over a fucking.
We had our little stats, but I mean, we can resolve it in like 5 or 10 minutes. Let it cool down and come back towards. We've been doing pretty good lately. Yeah, we've had our arguments, but not no like domestic violence and phone.
I'm not touching. I'm not going to jail. Fuck
that. That's been a little.
And then guess what? You didn't want to arrest me.
Oh, you know what? Another positive.
Why do you keep talking about the global warming shit? Like, let's be real. All right, so cool. So this is normal. Cool. We're back to the ozone layer being covered in shit. Whatever. Okay, you don't think it's gonna fucking go back to fucking back to where it was?
Well, you know what? It depends on how you look at it. Because with
all these isolations and workplaces having to limit their staff, it could end up like making
It is fucked up, Jermaine. Facts.
Huh?
It says fucked up. Man, but
Yeah, it is.
what do you do?
It could have management and corporate realize we don't need as many employees as we've been working with to make it run.
Shit.
And
Yeah.
it could bring
Yeah.
other changes that we're not even thinking about. Like we're thinking, oh, when the country opens back up, everyone might be able to go back to work. Most people might still be laid off because the company might realize we don't really need you.
Yeah.
We've been doing fine. We might be able to continue to push with all of the new methods that we've picked up because we've had to critique. And so who knows? And if that does happen, then the ozone layer may have a little bit more time before we fuck it all up again. Because we will. We're human. We don't seem to learn.
We are our own worst enemy.
Yes. Yes, we are.
And at the end of the day, man, everybody talk about love, peace, and whatever. That's all
Kindness.
And I just watched a video of us black people getting ridiculed and beat up, and that shit really hurts my heart, though. And I wish there was something we can do. I want to know what we can do. You feel me?
You know what bothers me even more? Like, I mean, I'm not saying that doesn't. What bothers me more is when you see those videos or when we talk about those videos, and then you have people that's like, oh, you're the reason this is an issue because you shine light on it, or stop talking about it, or you're making it a racist issue instead of them just acknowledging that this is something real and something that actually goes on.
Exactly.
Because that's where the change really happens.
Yeah.
Is acknowledging.
Oh shit! First. Hold on. Did you see the TikTok video I sent you on Instagram this morning?
I did not.
What? Go watch it right now.
Okay.
Watch it right now, and turn the sound up and watch this shit. Watch this shit, bro. This shit blew my fucking mind.
Is there any music? Are they gonna
bro,
turn us off?
No, it's not music. They're just film talking. Let's watch this shit.
Okay.
Today we're making first we have next we have
keep watching. Oh, you get worse.
And then we have eat watermelon and fried chicken. Next one's make good choices.
Oh my god.
Specifically points they do that. First one is go to jail.
Watch this.
Well, I know y'all can't see the video, but this has been for two senior students from Carrollton High School in Georgia that got expelled after uploading a racist TikTok video. And it was basically them explaining how to make a black, and all of the comments that y'all just heard was their description of how to make a black.
No,
but for racial crime.
Whatever. Anyway, it's freedom of speech. The moral of the story is this is how they really view us.
Mm-hmm.
This is how they look at us. And this is like, and then, you know what really gets under my skin, and I guess people want to defend it, but I just don't give a fuck. But I feel like when it, like, other black people were like, oh, I never experienced racism like that. I was like, what?
Or the video that we watched earlier when the girl said that the type of racism that she experiences in China compared to what she would experience in other places, she prefers that type of racism, and she actually finds it kind of cute.
Because
that kind of bothered me too.
No, because they're fascinated by her because she's black, and there obviously not really black people around them. So I guess they're fascinated by her hair, or by his skin tone, or by the way she dances or walks or talks. Or they're fascinated by her, but they're not like, oh, you're black, stay over there, or you shouldn't be able to get this job, or you can't go over here. You feel what I'm saying? They're not looking at her like that. That's how she feels. You feel me? But she still feel alienated because they're not really letting her in. You feel what I'm trying to say? They still look at her like, oh, you're black. You feel me? So it's like, bro, what the fuck do y'all want us to do? There's nothing we can do. We can't change the fucking color of our skin. Period. So at the end of the day, bro, hate me, cool, bro, but at least respect us, bro. It's simple as that. And we gotta respect ourselves too. Period. By starting by loving each other, dog. Like real nigga shit. Period, dog. Like this is annoying, man.
We can't be saying we want respect for ourselves, but not being willing to be the big person, show that respect to other people. It can't always be about you. 'Cause that's not gonna get us anywhere. Like, anywhere.
Except when you're in prison or in
Mhm.
a casket. Like it's been period. Listen, man, I love all my black people. You know what's so crazy? Remember the incident that happened downstairs with the guy?
Hmm.
I love how that didn't turn into, oh, he a fuck nigga.
So just to give a little background, what exactly he's talking about, we own a dog, specifically a pit bull, and there's a neighbor of ours that is also pit bull.
I don't know what the fuck it is. It's a big ass dog.
Owns a really big dog, and we walk our dog on a leash doing everything that we're supposed to, and this specific person doesn't, and he's had to been spoken to multiple times about not doing that, and the dog walks up to our dog, and his dog may be trained or whatever he thinks that his dog is, but it doesn't mean that everyone else's dog is trained to the same standards that his is. Our dog does not like other dogs. So when you just have a big dog walk up on you, our dog is going to react.
And he's gonna fucking bite shit.
Exactly. And it had been like multiple times with the run-ins, and then finally I went to walk the dog while he was at work one day, yesterday or the day before, yesterday. And off the leash, walking up to me. And that could have turned into a major issue. Like, it was a little spit spat in the beginning, but then the next day,
He was right. No, he wasn't right. You feel me?
the next day he had enough respect to stop me when he saw me and apologize.
Which is cool. Dope.
And I thanked him for that. I said, a lot of people wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But over the time, he had time to think about how it played out. And he said, you know what? I shouldn't have came at you like that. I was wrong.
Right.
And if we had more of that, it could make so much change. Like,
it just is more like open.
Just taking that. Yeah.
Like, people don't want to be fucking honest. That's one thing about me, bro. Like,
and they don't want to be wrong.
Drew always said, man, Drew said, my mouth is cut from left to right, so I don't give a fuck what's going to come out of it. And I agree with that. And
shout out to our co-host.
With respect, though. You feel what I'm trying to say? Say what you want with respect, but I'm going to say what the fuck I want. I just feel like at the end of the day, like, it's good for people to man up and say, yo, I was wrong in that situation. A lot of people can't fucking do that. Can't do that.
Our co-host, Pastor D, with us right now.
Yeah, he probably sleeping. All right, man. Jermaine, thank you so much for interacting with us and thank you for the information.
Got some stuff to look up tonight.
For sure, man. I really appreciate y'all looking. Appreciate y'all staying. Like, wait, you got anything to say?
Subscribe to the channel. We're thinking about trying to do lives a little bit more often if we have the opportunity, especially now. There's nothing more really to do.
Exactly.
So let us know in the comment section what other topics y'all want to hit. Go ahead and look through our previous videos that y'all may not have seen. Hit that notification. Yes, hit that notification button down below to get notified every time we upload new content, and turn that all button on so that you can get all of it, not just special ones to y'all. Yeah, so help us get to 1,000 subscribers. It doesn't cost y'all anything. Just hit that button down below. We out till next time.